君よ恐れるな心赴くまま風を切り進むその旅路を暁が知らせ
Kekkai Sensen. Let me fix my hair for this, because this episode right here, man, I think this is going to be one of the most underrated episodes of the season. Because, man, the way this episode was portrayed, the way it was delivered to us as the audience, I appreciate the way it was done. I really fucking do. Instead of us having the typical, before I get to that, the thing I was saying right now, this anime, it feels very unique. It feels very original. It really feels, I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. Especially with how it's actually presented to us. Okay. The art direction. Whoever's doing the art direction to this anime, my god, keep doing it, because I love the way the camera angles are. So we as the audience see it in different angles. It's very cool, man. It really is. It's very fucking cool. Sometimes we see them upside down, other time we see them sideways. I just love the fucking way the camera angles are in this anime. I do. I know it's not the only anime that's ever done that, but I like the way it's doing it, especially for this anime. Alright, second thing I want to talk about is that soundtrack. I know I bring up the soundtrack all the fucking time. I do. But you can't blame me. That soundtrack when they were talking to the Don boss, whatever that fool, I think I have his name written down here. His name was Don Ariel. He has a chick's name. Badass, but I don't know what that soundtrack's called, but oh my god, I fell in love with that soundtrack. It was really fucking good, and it felt kind of trippy. Honestly, if you were on some kind of psychedelic or drugs, I think you'd be tripped the fuck out. Honestly, I'm just saying, that song was really trippy, along with the camera angles. It was correlating very fucking well, man. It really was. I enjoyed this fucking episode way too fucking much, more than I should have. Because it was a pretty basic episode, but still, it was fucking awesome. But the reason why I feel like this episode is going to be very underrated was the fact that the game they were playing, okay, the whole thing is, instead of doing the typical, you know, there's a crime every episode, we're going to go and solve it. No, they actually have this crime, and actually the whole episode revolved around Klaus trying to get information, and then the crime only, like, the whole solving crime process only lasts like a minute. So, I think that's pretty funny, a pretty unique way to approach things, but yeah, like I was saying, man, this episode was pretty much Klaus being a boss. That's the motto. That's the motto. Klaus, boss. Now, like I said, this is a very underrated episode for me, because what Klaus does, it just shows his character, his sophisticated character, man. It really does, and it's fucking awesome. It really is. First, let me explain the fucking game. The game, it's called Prosper. I guess it's just a very, very intellectual game of chess. Like, holy shit. And the thing that makes it better is they keep emphasizing the fact that this game only gets harder as time goes on and how complex you are. It only gets harder. So the game actually adapts to the conditions the two players are at. That's some fucking crazy ass shit. That really is. If you think chess or checkers is hard, the game adapts to get even harder as you go on. So this game, like, I'm guessing it was just trying to tell us, no matter how hard you think this game might be, it's fucking hard. Like, it's even harder. I think I got his point. I'm clearly saying this game is fucking, you need brains for this. You need patience for this. I'm just saying, and the Klaus passed with flying color, just showing his character. Because the person he was battling in this Prosper game, he's a brain. That's all he was. Honestly, that shit was pretty tight. He had this clone on. I thought it was gonna be some sort of alien, but in reality, he's just a big fucking brain. I was like, fuck. That's it. That's good. That's really good. I like that. But yeah, I mean, this episode was pretty much that. Just Klaus trying to battle the brain, Don Freleli. And the thing I like about this is that, you know, this world they're living in is pretty shady. It really is. You could easily get any information you want just by, you know, talking to some underground people. And he's not just some ordinary underground person. He's actually a mafia boss. If I'm right, he's a boss. He's a boss of something. He's a leader. He's one of the leaders of the Alter World. Yeah. So this food's important. I hope we see more of this guy, because he is actually pretty interesting. I like that food. Or we get to see other leaders of the Alter World, because the Alter World is something that I'm very interested in. And I hope we see more of it. I really do, you know. It really intrigues me. I'm just saying it. And the fact that they're just living together, humans and these demons, these aliens. I wish they would go more in depth into why they're actually there. We probably will, but in the very end probably. But I want to see how this actually happened. Let's put it this way: Klaus decided, all right, I need some info on how to get this mission, cleared out. He goes to the Alta world. He stumbles across this guy, this human, who he had his own business with the Dawn. He battles the Dawn. He fails miserably, and also said, I want those guys eliminated. I don't want people knowing I'm doing this. And then after he fucking loses, Klaus goes in without a second thought, saves the day. He saves his ass. He saves his ass without having a second thought, showing his character. And even the Dawn's surprised. Even he's surprised. And the thing I really didn't get about this episode was the fact that, did he win or did he pass the time limit? Honestly, I think he won. I think he won the game. If anything, this episode just made Klaus look way fucking badass. I don't know if this mission is gonna be a two-parter, but like I said, the whole solving process only lasted like a minute. So, good stuff. I love the episode. Love the soundtrack. Oh God, I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack, I think it's the best soundtrack of the season. Yeah, it is. Right now, it is. Good episode. Oh yeah, and our main boy, I forgot his name. I gotta start memorizing these names, man. There's too much anime, that's why. The guy with the eyes, the eye power, we know him. The beginning actually showed that little ghost girl. We got no backstory, no screen time on this chick. So pretty much it just told us now they're friends. That's pretty much it. We don't know who she is, what she's after, why. But yeah, they're friends now and they're actually living together. So again, anime, living together, like so fucking fast. Like, yeah, even he's relishing the moment. He's like, he's thinking to himself at the end of the episode, yeah, sometimes you actually confront this cute girl and you end up living with her. Ordinary stuff. And he's blushing. I'm like, oh shit, this is good. I like this. So yeah, man, what are your thoughts on this episode? Leave your thoughts down below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy the episode, because this series is becoming my favorite of the season. It really is. I just love the fucking atmosphere it's bringing out. Thank you guys. Take care. Have an awesome night.